FRR. God bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews with Friends Request Friends to Watch Cobra Kai Season 6, Episode 11, titled Into the Fire. Yes, this is the beginning of part 3. I mean, there's not much to say, man. Y'all saw the way part 2 ended. A freaking literal body at the Sekai Taikai. And yeah, we just all want to know the aftermath. We had plenty of questions. Is Axel gonna feel guilty about it? He definitely did kick his leg to make him overturn and stab himself. Are they gonna cancel the Sekai Taikai like this was broadcasted worldwide? So yeah, just plenty of questions, and we're hoping for all the answers. But definitely looking forward to these next 5. How you feeling over there, Browley?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm excited for this one. The last episode was completely unexpected, to say the least. And then, I just want to see what the reaction is going to be. Obviously, we get the initials, but, just the overall, what is about to happen to this show and how we're going to finish this series. Can they finish? Can they land this? We'll see. I'm ready, though.
All right, we ain't going to hold y'all any longer. We just gonna fly right in. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 100K. Go ahead and click that button, click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it, baby.
Quiet.
Dark, ominous tones.
This is all your fault, Kreese.
Is it time?
Soon.
What about his family?
He did not have one. We have been his family since he was a boy.
Wow.
Right.
I caused this.
Yeah.
My grandfather. Sooner or later, we will face his consequences.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
He about to beat the shit out y'all with that stick. Look at his face, bruh. He don't even know what happened yet. He mad.
We really starting off with a send-off. Wow.
And they back home too, so
Yep.
tournament definitely on pause at least. That's a fuego. Damn, 1 month.
But as I tell a lot of our football players, Robbie's unlikely to go professional in his chosen sport. So we can support him by speaking our truth on that. Yeah?
Robbie was this close to being a world champion in karate. All right, we were this close.
Yeah, well, I was really good at field hockey.
Yeah. They already know.
No, there's something off with him. Psychologically. I mean, the poor dude saw a kid die.
Yeah, I heard he was the one who flipped the kid over.
Are you serious? Flipped him over? What is he, a pancake? Why don't you show a little respect?
Man,
Facts.
what is he, a pancake?
Okay, so you're on decorating duty just like the old days.
The old days before karate, when you were junior salesman painting dicks off billboards?
Yeah, see, you got it. Now come on, get started getting that banner hung up. Come on, coffee's down.
How you gonna say before karate? This man was karate before he ever was.
Nah, facts,
What he is
right?
today, like.
That's facts. Wait.
It's an understatement.
Buddy? Oh, shit. Who about to karate chop this man?
Silver.
Wrong.
Yep.
Oh,
Money man.
The Sekai Taikai, karate in general, has gotten a whole lot of attention lately. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
I believe you just quoted P.T. Barnum, a man famous for running a circus. I'm not a clown.
Reclaim the tournament. Make it bigger. Let the world see the good. What happened was a freak accident with a foreign object off the mat. My PR guys will eat this for breakfast. The last images of the Sekai Taikai can be him, bloody, or they can be a global championship celebration of our great sport.
Silver. Silver.
The only way we could even consider restarting the tournament is if everyone, and I mean everyone.
LaRusso.
Yoon will be a fighter. And we will require special lesson.
Black Scroll?
The forbidden techniques. Look at that judo to the neck. That hand to bleed.
I trained special student once. No mercy.
Yep.
Yoon! Yumi!
All right, you number one again.
Inza!
Huh?
You gotta practice on him.
What?
You gotta do it on a real person.
Nah, he... Damn.
Son. Just made lemonade out of his guts. You heard that shit? He didn't tell you to walk away. Oh,
damn, they all coming to get some.
Yo. Look, some of them weren't even at the tournament, bro. Hold up. That's fucked up. I would've went home.
Damn.
We continue tomorrow.
Man, laugh.
Damn.
Did you hear who your dad sold a car to this morning?
I did, like 10 times. That's all he wants to talk about.
Hey, Miguel, you hear who I sold the car to this morning?
Oh my God.
A big shot at UCLA admissions.
Wow, Sam, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's still early though.
Yeah. Oh, well, it could just mean being closer to home, Meg. Being closer to UCLA.
Yeah, perfect.
She don't wanna go to UCLA. She wanna go far, far away.
Hell yeah. Did they say when they're gonna start it back up? A couple weeks, month or two? They say if we're going back to
Tomorrow.
Barcelona or somewhere else.
All right, slow down, John. No, because I'm not. What? I meant what I said. We need to move on.
Robbie doesn't have to end his karate career this way. We could still win.
Johnny, a kid died.
Daniel, it's like he didn't even consider it for a second. They've done a lot of nice things for me lately, but I didn't expect to be a car salesman the rest of my life. No dojo of my own. It's not exactly the dream.
Most people don't get to live their dreams.
That's reality.
Master Kim, may I speak to you privately? What you say to all. She is not you. I've decided we are not returning to the Sekai Taikai. I sent you away. 맞아. 넌 내가 아니야. 넌 내 자리를 원하지만 넌 힘이 없어.
제가 사범이 될 수 있습니다. 전 제 평생을 바쳤습니다.
아주 힘든 일이야.
Yep.
Get rid of Kreese?
Nah, you gotta body your own father.
Clearly, you know Daniel is messed up. I mean, he's bridezilla-ing all over the dealership and not talking about Barcelona at all.
I may personally be enjoying him putting his attention on the dealership, but that's just because
you
we're
don't.
partners.
Look, you don't gotta justify it to me. I play this game too. I got Anoush right where I want him.
No, there are no.
Wow. She knows.
If you say so.
Too late. Can't get out. We out there, man. Yeah, he's a pretty good driver.
You know, I'm not quite ready to buy yet. But let's keep talking.
Damn.
That's fire. That's fire.
That shit fire.
What? All silver card. Can I trade that in for some bread too?
Cherry silver.
I don't have any place else to go. Clarity came to me so late. I made a lot of mistakes with Quan and with Johnny.
Yeah, he ain't crying.
To tell you the truth, Kim,
Don't say it.
you don't need me
I too need to do something difficult.
Then do it. What I said before is true. You are not your grandfather, and I will be proud of you for it.
He doesn't even know what he's asking for.
Oh, he does. This nigga's a gangster. He knows. He a OG, man.
Daniel,
I know what you're gonna say.
it occurred to me that you may be bottling up unresolved tension and trauma, and that you may be diverting that energy into your work.
All right, I didn't know what you were. Hey, I guess you heard about my little blow up, huh?
Do you trust me?
That's a loaded question.
For the most part. Silva's there, yup.
Embarrassing act. You're not here hat in hand, you're playing an angle.
What is it you're afraid of? I want the tournament back on. I do expect it will be win. My team is that good, as you saw. My proposition is this.
You don't need this. What is the angle? Seriously.
He needs this.
Revenge, is that still it?
It's that medicine he on. Is he dying?
Yep. He needs this.
And no. Children, no. No wife. No real home. The only thing I can have now is one last win. Whatever decision you make for everyone. I'll see myself out.
No, we'll see you out.
The kids really want this, huh?
Everybody want this, including your ass. You just in denial. Okay.
Now you might be right. She might save Kreese, kill my grandfather.
걔처럼 너도 기회가 있을 거야.
You might be right with this one, brother.
Nah, ain't no way. I'm never right.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These sites is not facts. It's not facts.
Nah, because it kind of makes more sense. Niggas hate their granddaddy. they just scared of that.
I love my granddaddy.
No, not these niggas. Not in general.
네 선택이냐?
Yup.
이 할아비를 죽여는 게.
Wow.
Ooh, you better. Kreese, come help your girl. The combo. Bam.
Got him.
Bam. The forbidden scroll, baby. The black scroll. Perfect. Yup. Yeah.
Damn.
Now imagine if Yoon would have perfected that shit in the middle of class. Like,
the students looking like that would be crazy.
Killing motherfucking kids.
Yeah, get that shit out of here. We don't need that.
This will be the last time.
I understand.
But you still have time to be what you want to be. A good sensei, a good person.
Right.
I have been the bad guy for so long.
Facts.
I don't think I'll be able to change that.
Bro, go to a bingo night. You'll be alright.
Everyone.
You gonna announce the return of the tournament?
Gotta be, right?
You know, in the early days of this business, things were pretty uncertain, but we built something of our own. So thank you to everyone in our family, old and new. Here's to the next step forward.
Zoom in on the belly. Zoom in on the belly.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Is the tournament back on?
It's true. If that's what you all want.
Bring them on.
Let's go. They shouldn't even stop the music. They should have just let that shit.
Yep.
Like, my shoulders was already ready for it. Like, alright, there you have it. Cobra Kai season 6, episode 11 in the books. This is the premiere of part 3. This one was alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really just getting us ready for what's to come. You could almost argue that, you know, But it's cool though. We had to do what we had to do to get to where we had to get to. So I appreciate that. But yeah, it was basically just setting us up, answering the questions that we had. How is everybody gonna feel about the situation? Is the tournament gonna get canceled? Is it gonna come back? I mean, this is Cobra Kai. Are we really about to just spend 5 days in the valley while people figure out their lives? Heck nah. So I'm glad that that's back on the board. I like how Silva had a little bit of a hand in it because obviously he's the one to do it. If anybody, he's the one who got the bread and the backing. I just overall enjoyed the episode for what it was. But we all know after last episode, we ready for some more excitement. How you feeling over there, Bradley?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm liking where we began the episode. Just paying respects and all that, and then I like where we at. Obviously, Danielson had to be the one to kind of take that stance, which is understandable. He's always been the Boy Scout, somewhat. So I like what they did here, and hopefully we get to see maybe even here at the Valley, what I'm saying, maybe like an old retro throwback, location for the tournament, maybe like Karate Kid Part 1 or Part 2.
They say you picked the venue.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying, maybe we could get something like that for the finale, which would be kind of dope. Just a little nostalgia there. But yeah, overall, I think this episode was alright. It was alright.
All right, so let's hop in. Like Bradley said, we started with paying our respects to Quan, got straight into it.
Yep.
Didn't even get to see that man in the casket. They said this is a closed case here. Had his little gi, I think it's called, up on the top of it.
Yep.
And they set the man on fire. No family, so it all makes sense. But I would say, just from that very beginning, what followed that. I think there's a couple of interesting things that they kind of started building up here. For one, the grandfather. Obviously, the grandfather's always, every time he's on screen, his presence is felt. We all know that they fear the man. But there was something specific about this episode where it's just like you can kind of tell that he was getting a lot more attention than he typically would get, and it started right here. Right after Quan, right after they got done putting Quan down, basically. Talking about we getting straight back into this tournament, never getting disrespected like this again, and let's unroll the black scroll. So this man, he was wilding out here, but he did at the very least teach one person this thing. I know he didn't perfect it, but I am kind of interested in like if Yoon does end up coming back, which I'm assuming he is, because he's literally their number one fighter. I wonder if he's gonna try to use that, or now that old girl is gonna be in charge, is she gonna try to ban that type of bull crap, or what is it gonna look like? Because at the end of the day, these are young kids, and sometimes they defy their elders, their masters, their senseis, whatever. So I'm just kind of wondering, what if we get a moment later on where Yoon's he feel like he losing type shit, and he's just like, fuck it, I'm about to black scroll this motherfucker. But yeah, that's pretty much how we started with that situation. And Kreese, actually, I can't lie, definitely a surprise this episode. And I'm kind of glad they didn't kill him, if I'm being very honest, because I'm just like, don't give him this little redemption moment and then take his ass out the same exact episode. I'm not saying I want to see Kreese go on to become a good guy type shit, but I at least want to see what just what he does with this newfound sense of himself. How you feeling over there?
What? We're gonna give Kreese, out of all people, a redemption?
No, he's not. That's what I said. I don't think he's gonna get a redemption arc, but I didn't want him to die the same episode that he's like, damn, I made a lot of mistakes. I'm like, let's at least get 2 episodes. If they would have built him up and then killed him, I'd be like, oh, okay. But like if they would have just killed him the same exact episode, it wouldn't have hit.
I have to say he's the reason why Quan is dead though. So
hey, he admits that. He took accountability of that.
I feel you, but yeah, he got to go.
Eventually, yeah, but he got unfinished business. Like he said, he knows he'll never be the good guy. He knows that he'll always be bad.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Kreese, man. I don't know, but yeah, it's seeing him this episode. I wasn't happy with the man I was watching, looking at. I don't care.
What that nigga do to you?
What he do to me? He ain't fucking matched that energy. He ain't stand on business. Well, he said, I've been a villain for so long. Then why you still not a fucking villain? Why am I not getting that energy? You sounding real bitch made right now. It sounds like you doing some Miyagi though defensive type shit right now. It don't sound like Cobra Kai shit around
this man
here,
just lost a student, bruh.
Nigga, villains don't care about students.
That's not true.
What? It's not?
No, not all villains are fucking heartless, man.
Wow.
He cared
I
about
thought this
Tori.
man was. Because he was willing to fucking poke Silver.
But see, that's different. That's a grown man that he got. That's his unfinished business. Like, he down to poke a grown man, but a young kid getting body.
I guess, man. I don't know, man. He was moving different this episode. Definitely is. So I wonder what they're gonna do with him. Obviously, you know, he's saying he's going back to the tournament and all that. So we'll see how that ends up turning out. Does he actually have a redemption arc here at the end before he says goodbye?
Who knows? Because I'm assuming his target is Silver, and Silver's on his way out the door as well. So it's just like, is it even worth it? You know, holding on to all this hatred that you've been holding on to for this long. But I will say though, he definitely needed to have this little redemption moment, because I feel like that conversation he had with old girl is the reason why, you know, she chose alive. Grandfather over Kreese. Like, so, you know, don't sleep on OG, man. It's OG Kreese out here.
That's true, but OG could have went out like this. I would have been fine with it. I would have been fine I would have been fine for her to hit the technique.
Only if he didn't start doing all that crying shit, I would have been fine with it. But once he did all that crying shit, I'm like, I at least need 2 episodes of Kreese like this before they kill him. Like,
I don't know. I mean, like you think Danielson or fucking Johnny's gonna do something to this man? No, they're not trying to body anybody. Like, you feel me? So
of course not.
That's what I'm saying. This man deserves to get bodied. Like,
maybe Silver does it. It just didn't have to happen this episode, bro.
Silver's long legs. That nigga's gonna just stomp
he turned
on
a new
this
leaf
shit.
this episode.
Yeah, he definitely did. Like you said, because of what he did is the reason why he's alive right now. So
it's a big dog. And then of course over in the valley, we got everybody else kind of trying to live their lives. They I believe they opened us with Robbie and them at the high school. And Robbie's obviously, you know, struggling to graduate here and really have a good future. So yeah, this is just more, you know, just more emphasis on why we should have this tournament. Basically, like that's basically what this episode was. They were just feeding us bits and pieces of why this tournament is going to be important to get back on and popping. And for us to want to go. Robbie's definitely one of the high priority reasons here when it comes to this, because you know, Johnny doesn't want him being like him, essentially. No future. My man's he basically went from I'm badass Johnny with my own eagle fang to I'm working for my ex enemy, you know, as a car salesman. And like he said, it's not his dream. So again, W episode for Johnny. He had a lot of good dialogue here. He dealt with a lot of situations. Well, not a lot. One, Silver pulling up on him for the most part. He dealt with that pretty well. Even, you know, was able to facilitate the conversation between him and LaRusso. But yeah, Robbie's situation is definitely a big one. All the kids' situation, honestly. Even Miguel's like, Stanford's down the drain. Sam, she's good to go for the most part. But yeah, it's not just Johnny and Silva. Like, it's Robbie, Miguel. They all want this too. So the Valley is doing what the Valley doing. Daniel was on his toxic positivity somewhat. Like,
no, that's exactly what it was. Yep, toxic positivity.
Like,
yep.
Let's just do this party and shit, and deep down
cover
like
our
Johnny
emotions. You know what I'm saying? Let's not talk about it. Let's not mention the elephant. Barcelona.
So I love how Johnny checked them though. If truth be told, I think this tournament you need it just as much as I do. But yeah, we all knew LaRusso was gonna deny it at first, and then eventually get convinced.
Well, the reason for that is because Silva has a silver tongue. Like, this man is nasty with it. He has the gift of gab. Like, I love the whole monologue in the beginning with Silva and the tournament announcer guy. I thought that shit was just slick because, listen, I never thought I would agree so much with Silva. I'm going to be honest. But that whole beginning segment, I was like, I'm on board, bro. Like, you sold me. Like, I'm here for it.
Dishonor the name.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, low key, I feel that. Like, I feel like, we shouldn't bury his name. And I don't know. He hit some points I was just like, I fucks with it. But at the same time, you could still kind of flip that at the same time. But I'm just like, all right, I give you for the most part, I'm going to see it in the positive light. But yeah, Terry, man, he killed it this episode. He killed it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mr. Silva had the fire-ass business card.
Oh, yeah.
Got to learn a little bit more about his health. Don't know exactly what it is, but we know that he got something here. And that's one of his reasons for wanting to get this tournament on and popping too. So yeah, Silva. He was on ass this episode, whipping the Mercedes and shit, through them tight ass streets. Got my boy Johnny back, no scratch. Solid stuff. Trying to think if there's ever anything else really in the Valley before I go back.
In the Valley?
Yeah.
No.
The party.
No, yeah, we were just, we were just mingling, trying to get, people denying Russo's, real feelings here. I'm fine. The whole I'm fine line, got to read between the lines for that. And yeah, people weren't doing it until obviously the sister came through and did her thing. So, you know what I'm saying? She know her brother better than anybody.
She had to cook this shit up, man.
I like every once in a while they insert her into the episodes, like, I like that.
To school for that shit, bro. You can't play with her. She be on ass. But yeah, everything else is pretty much like we said. They hiding feelings, getting the party ready, getting the tournament together, dealing with Silva, having all that. Sam not going to UCLA. Whoop-de-woo. But let's get back over across seas. So pretty much I would say this is like the climax of the episode for the most part. But yeah, what's her name? Is it Kim? Sue? This man says Sue. I'm about to fry you.
No, you said Sue. Don't try to put that on me because I will sue you. Okay?
Oh man, this guy. But yeah, she chose Grandpappy. So I'm just curious how she's gonna yeah, just what's next for her? Like how is she gonna run the dojo now? Like, is she gonna, because obviously she's not gonna be as hard body as her grandfather is. But I'm pretty sure she still wants to make sure she's honoring her family's, style, and wants to be a good sensei as well. And then she also told Kreese, don't want to see you no more. This is the last time we've seen each other, etc., etc. Whoop-de-woo. And he was just like, cool, I'm gonna be at the tournament anyways. But doesn't he technically have to go with her because he is a sensei, or do you think there's some? Nah, I was gonna say maybe there's something where like a sensei could drop out, kind of, but
no,
would that be the same as not wanting to go?
I think maybe she's just gonna be here, and he's gonna go by himself.
So you don't think she's bringing Cobra Kai back to the tournament?
No, I think she's bringing Cobra Kai, but I just don't think she's going. You know what I mean? I think she's gonna be here like her father was.
Why would she do that? Why would she not go with her dojo?
I guess she needs to grow a beard so she could do this.
You lost me. You lost me. I don't know. The only thing I could think of is, you know, they let bygones be bygones for a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Just,
Or
as long as he's there, they could just assume that he's, you know, with them.
Yeah, I think her decision was wild, to be honest. I'm just a little, you know, I know I said it, but I didn't really mean it, and it happened. So I don't know. I think it's wild.
Honestly, I've been thought they were gonna do that. I thought her and Kreese were gonna do it together, low key, like, cause like I said, every time they show him, it's always, you know, got to be hella afraid of this. No, I don't want to be around that shit all day, bro, for the rest of their life. Fuck all that. Like, I got to be afraid of this nigga forever till he die. This nigga got perfect health. This nigga's gonna live till 120. Like, no, bro. Okay. He gonna outlive me. Like, what the fuck? And I gotta fear this nigga till then. Like, no, bro. Yeah, there was definitely a piece of me that thought they would do it together eventually. So I wasn't like super surprised. Yeah, I'd have been more surprised if she actually killed Kreese, to be honest.
I guess
because he's just such a character that I just couldn't see him going out like that, and especially in this episode, it's just not meaningful enough.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like that has to be surrounded by around Johnny and
no one would have known he died. It would have just been
maybe they take him out with a heart attack or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Him and Silva take each other out, fucking
with the same move, the gut.
Boardwalk Empire with the spear, like the Commodore. But that's pretty much it for me for this episode. Like I said, it was really just a starter episode to get us ready for the rest of the series, essentially. And I'm good with that.
Yeah, so am I.
Final thoughts?
Yeah, so am I. I thoroughly enjoyed the whole, what's her name? Kim? I know that's her last name. But I like her story. I want to see where it goes, for the simple fact that we did get to see like a little glimpse of her other side, you know? Her not the ponytail side. You feel me? Like, not ponytail Kim. Side. Like, exactly, that chosen side. You know what I'm saying? She had the hair out looking. Yeah, she was looking right. So I wonder if she's ever gonna kind of just drop the act somewhat here. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that her grandfather or father's gone, maybe she can just let go of that. You know, be herself, still teach the her students the way she wants to teach, but also be herself. I feel like she's been kind of hiding from reality. So maybe that's something we see in the future. And then, of course, just excited to see what this tournament is going to look like, and how quick things are going to move within these 4 episodes, because we pretty much use this episode to get things started. So we don't have a lot of time here. So yeah, I'm excited for what's to come, because I feel like they're gonna have to pack a lot here in a small amount of episodes. So yeah, man, overall I thought this episode was alright. It was alright. But yeah, it's just a building block. So I'm gonna give this one an 8.
Alright. I'm gonna give it the 7.5.
We'll stick with that. Yeah,
it just was what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cobra Kai been delivering. Part 2 was crazy.
But
so to come off of part 2,
she hit it perfect.
To this, huh?
I said she hit it perfect.
Yeah. Still a 7.5. But we'll see if that Black Scroll move comes back, man. We got the silver bullet, now we got that shit right there. It's like we need to see them shits come and play. Kenny versus Yoon.
Kenny knows it though.
The silver bullet quicker.
Yeah, he perfected it though.
And quicker too.
It's just, they better not do that.
Punch, right?
I don't know. It's one. You're gone. You no longer exist.
But we out here, man. We getting ready for that next one. 7.5 is up for your two hosts. If you still rocking with us, we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all keep us moving and grooving, baby. Y'all know what to do with the video. Go ahead, drop your likes. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this episode.
Most importantly, if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We also have full-length watch-alongs, but you got to bring your own copy, of course. Patreon link will be in the descriptions down below. FRR is out, y'all.
Peace.